today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Pisces, May 20th, 2025. There can be an edge to communications early today that can disrupt matters or distract you. If someone is pushy or pursuing you too adamantly today, you may need to draw some boundaries. Alternatively, you may feel pressure to do too much or to make everything perfect, which can also lead to problems. Try not to overthink things. This energy tends to subside as the day progresses. Ideally, you need a push to get going, and the tension generated now does the trick. However, there can be some agitation, likely related to work, responsibilities, and partnership. Increased ambition can be part of this. It may be that you're a little too impatient to get something done or to achieve a goal, and everything else becomes a distraction as a result. Fortunately, a Jupiter-Chiron transit points to improvements in your routines, habits, and everyday life that enhance your intimate life or feelings of personal empowerment. You're in great shape to make changes to your current lifestyle that will benefit you for years to come. The moon is moving through her phases quickly. Today, she will swim through the clouds, pouring her light down through their bubbling mist to greet you and say hello. She is nearing her period of fullness, not yet, but very soon. As she dances through your solar house of home, family, and domesticity, you'll be deep in your emotions about these themes and situations. It's a great day to sit home and relax, as well as light some candles and incense and get in touch with your coziest self. Treat yourself and your lover to a home-cooked meal or order delivery. Look extra closely at appearances. Yours in particular. How do you and your place of business look to the public? You might not need to make any changes, but your eye is sharper than usual now. Keep things light today, in almost every area. Balance the deep with the superficial, water the plants, do the laundry, and clean the kitchen while you sense the emotional currents that run deep. Things need to gestate in your unconscious until they are ready to come up. I recommend taking an easy walk for exercise or swimming a few laps. Concentrate on the preparation of healthy meals such as vegetable soup or a vegetarian casserole. Notice the beauty in humble things. The vibration of today's essence can really emphasize relationships in your life that are not necessarily the best. The ones most likely to fall into question would be those where you feel taken advantage of or duped by. While it isn't the easiest thing to deal with, you may need to put an end to such relationships, and there is extra energy at hand to help you if it has come to this. But before you do anything permanent, be sure you're right in your feelings. Communicate. Before leaving your communication sector today, the moon will not only spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to the Sun and Uranus in your relationship sector, but just as they have aligned. This is a turnaround from how the week began, with the moon not only in Scorpio at the time but as a full moon. A clash with the Sun and Uranus was putting a balance between your own and your relationship needs under pressure. Whatever this may have flushed out, then the moon is now able to give a voice to, while in the Sun's last weekend in your relationship sector, with a better sense now of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. A day after the dwarf planet Ceres left your romantic sector, ending her last deep dive into your heart's needs and priorities for another 4 years, Saturn moves into his final 7 days. Saturn is the last planet standing, with his departure next weekend ending all planetary activity on the romantic front until later in the year. A need to take matters of the heart seriously comes just as the stars have dialed up a special day on the communication and relationship fronts. Pisces, you're learning how to stand in softness without sinking. Your quote of the day: compassion includes yourself. Your color of the day is sea mist, gentle and clear. Lucky numbers: 2, 6, 14. You may feel more sensitive to others' emotions. Protect your energetic boundaries. Someone close may need support, but don't absorb their burden. A quiet ritual or moment of solitude will restore you. Let yourself float a little. Our eyes in the sky. Welcome to your tarot reading for May 20th, 2025. As always, this space is here for you whether you're looking for guidance, reassurance, or simply a moment to reconnect with yourself. The energies in today's cards are not here to predict your destiny but to help illuminate it. Sometimes we just need a fresh lens, a new perspective, or a gentle nudge to remind us that we are already on the right path even if we can't quite see the destination yet. Today's cards are the Star, Page of Wands, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. Let's begin with the Star, a card that always feels like a deep exhale after a storm. This is hope in its purest form. It reminds you that even after periods of uncertainty, healing is not only possible, it's already underway. If you've been feeling a bit off-center lately, or like life has been asking a lot from you, the Star is here to remind you that renewal is within reach. Imagine lying under a clear night sky, quiet and still, where everything suddenly makes sense in the silence. That's the medicine this card offers. You don't have to rush your growth. Just keep tending to your light. Next comes the Page of Wands, the spark of curiosity and possibility. This card often shows up when you're on the edge of something new, whether it's a creative idea, an adventure, or a shift in mindset. The page doesn't always know where the path will lead, but they're willing to explore anyway. Maybe you've been getting that itch to try something different, even if it's small, a change in routine, a new project, or even the urge to move your body in a new way. The message here is to honor that spark. You don't have to know all the steps. You just have to say yes to the first one. Then we move into the Four of Cups, which asks an important question. Are you so focused on what you don't have that you've stopped seeing what's right in front of you? We've all been there. Sometimes the days blur, and everything can feel kind of muted. This card gently invites you to look up. Look around. There might be a beautiful opportunity, an open heart, or a creative inspiration trying to reach you, but you have to lift your eyes to notice it. What would shift if you chose to see the day with fresh eyes? The Queen of Swords arrives next, offering wisdom, clarity, and a deep sense of self-trust. This is the version of you who has walked through fire, learned the hard lessons, and now carries discernment like a sword, not to harm, but to cut through the noise. You may feel a pull today to speak your truth, make a decision, or set a boundary that protects your peace. Trust that instinct. The Queen of Swords doesn't waver out of fear of being misunderstood. She knows that authenticity is worth more than approval. And you don't have to explain your clarity to anyone who hasn't done the work to understand it. Lastly, we're gifted with the Six of Pentacles, a card of generosity, balance, and reciprocity. This might show up today as a reminder to receive help as freely as you offer it. You are not meant to do life alone. Whether it's emotional support, financial assistance, or simply a listening ear, letting others show up for you is not weakness, it's connection. Likewise, if you have something to give today, your time, your kindness, even a word of encouragement, don't underestimate how much that offering might mean to someone else. We are all holding pieces of the puzzle for one another. So what does this all mean for you today? It means there's something beautiful trying to come into your life, but it might require you to pause, look around, and open up to it. It means your ideas and longings matter. Your voice matters. Your healing matters. And the support you give and receive is part of a much larger, much more beautiful cycle. Let me ask you, when was the last time you followed a random spark of inspiration, even if it made no logical sense? Or when was the last time you allowed yourself to receive, without guilt or hesitation? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear about the small ways you've been choosing yourself lately, because those choices add up. And above all, remember this: the journey isn't about being perfect, or always having a plan. It's about listening to your heart, honoring your wisdom, and being open to the magic that unfolds when you stay present. Keep walking. Keep trusting. And keep letting yourself bloom, even if you're still figuring out what kind of flower you are. You're doing better than you think.